Wrestling it factor. Wayne B, I got this. Let's go. No cap, no gimmicks. This a May show. Ringside pop when I drop that blow. Belt on my waist like chrome on chrome. Tell me what you think, feeling like RKO. Niggas like I'm Randy Orton on hard ass pavement. Yo, no scripts, no gimmicks, just engagement. Street slam heat shit, that's power. See that girl on fire. Kiera Hogan, slide kicking bitches like Hulk Hogan knows best. I'm top tier, no time to rest. Mic in hand, I'm built for press. Backstage fire, I walk with heat. Swerve through smoke like I know face to feet. No tap outs, just gold I collect. Trap ring queen, I'm next. I'm in the ring where the legends roam. Trap ring queen, this is my throne, bitches. Top rope jump, now your cover's blown. Mic drop hit like a grindstone. Wayne B lit and now the crowd just flex. Bar for bar, I demand that check. No tap out, I rise from Rex. Trap ring queen, I'm next.
Welcome to Wrestling It Factor Radio. Your host, Wayne Benitez. Yes, we having some technical difficulties with this picture going on the video. I'm frozen up, so let me take myself back out. And see any progress made. Still having technical difficulties on picture. Might as well go back out for. Here we go. Have to go by that right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. He been wrestling all over the independent scenes. He's the future of wrestling. Give it up for Man Man.
Appreciate it for having me, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, it's an honor. Yes. Were you ever a wrestling fan growing up?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been since the earliest I can remember, since I was 3 years old. I've been watching wrestling.
Yes. Which wrestlers in the business got you that you idolized during that time?
During that time, I saw people like Rey Mysterio, X-Pac, Eddie Guerrero, Homicide, just like people smaller than more of the bigger guys, just still going out there and just fighting, kicking ass, and just going big or go home with it, really.
Yes. That was definitely the pay waves from the Rey Mysterios from the cruiserweight divisions, to TNA's X division, so no weight limits, so it took it to a whole new level of that doesn't matter lightweight, cruiserweight, or X division, they can be main eventers in the wrestling business. Just like Daniel Bryan accomplished that, and a couple others also.
Right.
Yes. Also, do you who would you like to face in the wrestling business that you haven't worked with so far?
There's still a couple of guys. Like actually, there's a lot of guys on the independents. I want to wrestle. I want to wrestle Danny Orion. I want to wrestle Zillify 2. I want to wrestle Mason. I want to wrestle Manders. I want to wrestle. I want to wrestle so many people, but like those are the top people that come to my head right now. Like I gotta just get a match with them people. I gotta get a fight in. Gotta get in where I fit in. Really.
Yes. Zilla is um, that dude is lit the, all over the independent scene and other promotions. He just been on fire. So that he got that blood that bloodline lineage, and he he got that he got that charisma just like his dad and uncle. So um he bringing it. So um it's like he like competition, um and he putting in over he giving 100 all day and every on every circuit. So um he's humble and everything. That's um nothing egotistic with him at all. So he keeps it 100. So um we do we do see the young man in WWE one day in the future, or even AEW, whatever promotion. So he gonna be dominant worker with either one of them.
That's very true.
Also, who were your trainer that got you in the business?
My trainer was Lou Gotti from DFW All Pro in Haltom City. He was the guy I went to do a tryout, and for almost a year and a half, almost 18 months, damn near, we put in the work to make sure I was good to go through his school. Then ever since then, I've been just going, doing what I need to do.
That's that's how it is right there with paying dues and getting that more experience and everything. And nowadays you have some young indie wrestlers. Some of them have are too egotistic, and that they forgot where they came from when they from being humble, and that's not for them. That's not that's not going to get you nowhere into um, bigger companies with that selfish attitude, or any that's your that they don't have their shit don't stink, and they gotta they gotta embrace it and be humble towards every um um to their supporters, the people in their locker room, or upper management. They gotta be as humble like everybody else to um to make it further.
Um, some it's a lot of stuff that goes on to becoming a wrestler. Some people have to just find themselves and figure it out. Some people take longer than others, but they usually people find their way eventually.
Right. Also, do you have any athletic background before the business?
Um, through school, just playing. I think played what everybody else played: baseball, football, basketball, just getting active. Really.
Yes. Yeah, so many, so many wrestlers came from, a lot of sports backgrounds, and they made that adjustment. So they it's just like any other, former NFL player or even basketball player that started, that's training to convert to wrestling right there. So it's like it's like they prime time in it and stuff. So you basically, you have a lot of you know I would say Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders of the wrestling business, converted from their athletic background. So I use that analogy.
Right.
What's your memories of your first ever wrestling match?
Um, my first ever wrestling match was against the Puerto Rican juggernaut Angel Camacho. It was at the Hideout Bar in Bedford. Um, it it was it was almost like it was an out of body experience. It was just right time, right place, right person to be in the ring with. I could not have asked for a better first opponent. Even if you give me a million chances, I'm probably still gonna say Angel Camacho, because he's just that good. He's that smooth. Even for being a super heavyweight, Angel can surprise you and move like a cruiserweight whenever he wants. And just just the match in general, just the friends that were there, the crowd that was there, it was like a real special night for me.
Yes. That's good. Also, what's your memories of working with Tatum Manning?
Um, Mostly when I've been in the ring with Tatum Manning, we've been jumping him, so it's always fun to just stomp on Tatum Manning. Really.
Yes. You also definitely work with Big Jacob. What was like working with him?
Um, Big J is Big J is one of the most graceful but yet powerful big man I have seen. He can he can do some high flying stuff, but he also can do a jackknife power bomb to probably any man he wants to whenever he feels like it. But for right now, Big J has a target on his back from set six. That's really that's really how it is right now.
Wow. Yes. Also, you also worked it with Corey O'Neill. What's your thoughts of him?
Corey O'Neill is he's got to be one of Stan Hansen's grandkids that nobody knows about. The guy is the guy is thick, strong, and tough as nails.
Wow. Yes. Stan Hansen, one of the badasses in old school wrestling. So he's he even has some um sick ass matches in Japan. So he's a big icon in the states and overseas. So
Okay.
also when you either in the gym or preparing for for you for the your upcoming shows. What what type of music you listen to, or with or artists?
Um, Really, it's whatever gets me hype. It might be Waka, it might be Gucci, it might be Chief, it might be G Herbo, it might be Kendrick, it might be Kodak, it might be XXXTentacion, just whatever is on my playlist to get me hyped for a match. I need to feel like I'm ready to run through a brick wall, Willie. I don't know how else to put it, but like anything to get you ready for a fight. Any Black Air Force music you could think of, I'm probably listening to it.
Yes, definitely with definitely that Gucci man. And I just don't understand why he would um don't want to work with Big Dog Walking, and they did music together that was actually amazing.
Right.
And also any advice to young people that's trying to get into the business? What kind of advice you will give them?
Um, for anybody that's trying to be in wrestling, entertainment business, or just whatever you got a passion for, it's not gonna happen overnight. It is gonna take a process. You're gonna have people telling you you should stop, you should quit, you should do something else, but only you can see where it can take you. Only you can see what's ahead. So no matter what, it's not gonna happen overnight. You're gonna have doubters, but remember, this is your passion. This is something you want. So you can only go as far as you're willing to let it take you, and how hard you're willing to work for it.
Yes, I still remember when I started this show like 13 years ago, and I had so many ones people that listened to it that wasn't even not, and they was non wrestling fans, and even in the community, we growing up in the the black communities. They once they see wrestlers, that look like them, or so they get more into it, and they start being a fan of in, um indie wrestling, and they follow their career if they go into the further to the major leagues, and it's just a blessing. And even some of some of the young fans, they got motivated to one day be in this business, and one of them has already been training for almost 2 years, so to be a wrestler, so he's still grinding it out. So and noticed that it's like black, a lot of black excellence in pro wrestling.
Absolutely, it's a blessing just to see it every day. Really.
Yes. Do you watch the current product of WWE, AEW, or TNA um, when you have that extra time?
Yes and no. Sometimes I can watch a show. Sometimes I'll just watch highlights of what happened or some moves of a match. But really, it's more of I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to still hone my craft. So whenever I get a chance, probably for like tape study, I'll watch it. But other than that, I'm watching stuff that happened before 2020. Really, anything before 2020 is what I'm watching right now, trying to pick and choose what I want to take, what I want to recreate or anything like that. I watch the updated stuff whenever I guess I can, but not really.
Yes, it's like so much content out there now, and it's with so many streaming video streams and everything for pro wrestling, is so it just feel like it's trending up. So they talking about a wrestling boom. I see it. It's it's happening from our very eyes. With things, with more viewership been going up for the last several months from the big three promotions, even the smaller ones. It been more viewers, more fans at independents. So it's making that trend up, and people realizing that pro wrestling is more important than reality um soap opera TV, and it's kind of um you know um disappearing, and more demand for pro wrestling, and they people want to see pro wrestling. They want to be entertained, doing doing a 9 to 5, coming home with their families. They don't want to see really reality TV like Love or Hip Hop or whatever. That's more people more into you know the you know the sp- the sport of pro wrestling, which is the entertainment part right there. So um mm, it's um it's getting that notice again.
Yeah, it's kind of starting to feel like '90s again, where you had three promotions and it was cool to be a wrestling fan. It's starting to feel like that again, and honestly, it's nice. It's not a dirty little secret to be a wrestling fan.
Not at all. And it just felt like they kind of stereotyped the wrestling fan. And hey, it's even if it's I never realized it to this, since the attitude era now is more, females out there that are chicks um digging this wrestling. It's amazing. So especially they doing their critiques of it and everything, and no none of that stereotype. People are showing that they love the they love this wrestling, instead of like hiding it from their peers or whoever. So
Absolutely, it's wonderful to see.
yes. Do you have any aspiration on like um traveling to or or going overseas to do wrestling in like places like Japan, UK, or even Mexico?
Absolutely. It's just just gotta make a good impression over here before I try to go to somebody else's house. I gotta show them what I can do over here first. But absolutely, I would love to go over to Japan Pro Wrestling, Noah, New Japan Pro Wrestling, anywhere, all over Europe, all over Mexico, CMLL, AAA, don't matter. I want everybody to know the name Man Man, no matter what. So absolutely, I want my feet in every house, every building, every arena.
Yes. and and especially New Japan been delivering more, even when it comes to the states. Also, they even bring their dojo here for for anyone that's want to their seminar or train a little bit more, to be recruited from New Japan to go to their dojo in Japan. So um, they seize that opportunity. Even the women also they more going up to Stardom Japan and other places to to peep their game to take their to another level.
Hmm.
Mm. Also, do you what about to say? What is your finisher to your the name of your finisher?
The name of my finisher is On My Soul, or the OMS. It's a Future Shock DDT.
Uh, that's a good creative name.
Appreciate it.
Yes. And also, do you consider yourself? Do you um, will you consider yourself being like to have fun being a heel or a baby face?
Um, I I'm not gonna lie. I love being a heel. I love it. It's one of the most satisfying things, really.
And it's kind of feel like it's natural when you get used to it. Have fun, start dissing the crowd or whoever.
A little bit. Sometimes I really don't like the crowd I'm in. If I'm a heel, and sometimes, please believe, genuinely, somebody in the crowd already made me mad that day. So yeah, I'm so it is a little fun.
Yes, getting roasted. Yes. Yeah, some people take it to the furthest right there. They get the heat, but some people understand that you have certain small kids in the front row, and with certain promoters they want to keep things sort of like on that family entertainment.
Oh, I roast the whole family. It doesn't matter.
Yes,
Everybody can get it. I have no age limit. I don't care.
like I was saying, it's like people growing up in the ECW days. They didn't. They took it to the extreme.
Yeah.
But bully Bubba Ray or New Jack to they will light it up with the fans, and even the fans play along with them, like even with the water bottle, even dissing their mother in the front row.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Also, do you have any upcoming shows or anything you want to share with the the fans out there?
Uh, really, this Saturday, come out, show out. I will be in Bedford, Texas, at MPX at Prison Break. I don't know who I'm facing. I don't care who I'm facing. All I know is y'all come up, come show out, and please watch me body bag somebody else.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, and in the in the Texas state, really that's the capital of the South of pro wrestling. In the South is I consider that Texas.
Texas really been having a big boom. Yeah, they it's never a dull weekend in Texas wrestling. I promise you that.
Yes, definitely more. More bigger than the Dallas Cowboys or the Houston Texas.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, man, it's an honor for you to be on Wrestling It Factor Radio. You can come back anytime.
Absolutely. I would love to come back anytime. Please don't hesitate.
Yes. Yes, yes, and we wish you the best success in the wrestling business to especially further your wrestling career in the future, and never know, we might see you on TV this year or any it, sooner or later. It can think crazy things happen on this show right there. The way these recruit, with these recruiters from WWE or AEW or any other places, um, they search for talent 24/7.
Absolutely. One thing I learned about wrestling, you never know. You never know.
Yes. And you have a good night.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Wrestling It Factor. Wayne B, I got this. Let's go. No cap, no gimmicks. This a May show. Ringside pop when I drop that blow. Belt on my waist like chrome on chrome. Tell me what you think, feeling like RKO. Niggas like I'm Randy Orton on hard ass pavement, yo. No scripts, no gimmicks, just engagement. Street slam heat shit, that's pop. See that girl on fire. Kiera Hogan, slide kicking bitches like Hulk Hogan knows best. I'm top tier, no time to rest. Mic in hand, I'm built for press. Backstage fire, I walk with heat. Swerve through smoke like I know face to feet. No tap outs, just gold I collect. Trap ring queen, I'm next. I'm in the ring where the legends roam. Trap ring queen, this is my throne, bitches. Top rope jump, now your cover's blown. Mic drop,